Hi, Ernesto. Hi.
Jeśli nie wiesz, co robisz. Zastanów się, jak wyglądają początki większości inwestorów. Ja może powiem, jak to wyglądało u mnie. Pracowałem jako kucharz w lokalnej stołówce w Irlandii. Nie lubiłem tej roboty. Pracowałem jak wół 7 dni w tygodniu po 12 godzin dziennie, więc po pracy zacząłem szukać jakiegoś sposobu, żeby z tym po prostu skończyć. Trafiłem na reklamę jakiegoś faceta w sportowym samochodzie, który zachęcał do założenia konta u pokera. Zmotywowany tym nagraniem otworzyłem konto i zacząłem grać. Bez wiedzy, bez przygotowania i efekt był taki, że przegrałem wszystko, co poszczędziłem.
Good
W
morning.
momencie ktoś
Hey. Good job, bro. Can you give me a second, please?
Yep, go ahead.
Hey there. You guys hear me?
No. Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. Hi,
Morning. Hi.
Michelle.
What were you doing up and down the stairs?
I
No, no, just
the
kidding.
garbage can the garbage guy was passing by with the whole truck and stuff, and that he was doing a lot of noise, so I couldn't hear anyone, so I was like, oh man, what am I gonna do here?
No, no worries. Just kidding. No worries.
And I was also looking for my badge because
Oh,
I'm gonna go to the site right after this class. I'm gonna go to the site and
oh, really? So you're coming to San Salvador?
yeah, but just for today. Because I need to change I need to pick up some stuff and and do some paperwork. So I need to go.
Okay,
Yeah.
great. I hope they give you a raise.
And that there's not much traffic, eh? I'm sure there will be, but trying to be positive.
If you're leaving at 8, you will be coming here like around 9 a.m., right?
Kind of, yeah.
So you will be here at a good time, because all of the schools and the government work jobs have been already entered at that time.
Unfrozen. Let me open the camera again. There you go. Okay. Yeah, at that time, everybody's gonna be already working or in the schools already. So yeah, that's good. Okay. Hey, I'm going to share my screen so we can get started with today's topic. So our topic for today is how to open a negotiation. The topics that we've been studying are the ones you are looking at my screen now. So this were the whole topics for the first course, Advanced 1, this one English for Business 2, and now we are in English for Business 3. So this week, these are the topics that we're covering. So effective negotiation, that was Monday. Negotiating key terms, that was yesterday. And today we are going to discuss how to open a negotiation. What kind of negotiations do you think or come to your mind when we say how to open a negotiation? What does come to your mind? What do you think? What kind of negotiation are we talking here?
What comes to my mind is like how to start making a bargain.
Hmm.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Or
that's one.
yeah, or maybe it can be like, how do you start like doing the icebreaker with the with your customers,
Yep.
and you start like putting on top of the table the things that you need to discuss.
Yep. Sounds about right. Anyone else?
I'm thinking trying to bring to the table something with your boss, with
Uh-huh.
your supervisor. Yeah, so you might try to have a plan about how to open that kind of negotiation.
Mm, yeah. Good. Good. Yeah, so anything, of course, here we're talking about business, but a negotiation can go anywhere, like in with anything. So anything can that we any discussion that we can have with someone, it would be a kind of negotiation as well. But especially for this one that we're talking about business, so we have a lot more to talk. So um, I'm gonna start by showing you a video that I want you to watch, and this one is on how to start negotiations. Okay, so it's about this guy. So we're gonna take a quick watch and have a bit of a discussion while it plays. So here we go.
It's Larry Sharp with NeoSage here to talk to you about how to start good negotiations. Okay, so you've given your pitch, you've given your price, and now they start to decide, ooh, I don't know, maybe if you're too expensive, it's too hard, too soft, whatever, they don't like it for whatever reason. So what do we do? Well, traditionally what we do is we ask what the objection is and try to fight the objection, right? Well, that's putting us right into a battle mode. Well, some of the savvier trainers tell you, don't do that. Instead, find out the objection and then ask, in addition to that, is there anything else? Until they give you all the list of objections. Then you fight every objection and then you win. No, that doesn't happen. You fight every objection and then what happens? They have more. Or you fight every objection and they said they have no more. You fight every objection and they say, yeah, I'm going to think about it. And they still hesitate. Remember, the vast majority of your prospects will not tell you no. They'll just hesitate, which means no. I'll call you next week. I'll call you next month. Let's talk next year. We'll talk in 5 years. Wait till my so-and-so happens. Wait till this happens. I'll talk to you February 31st. As soon as that happens, we'll go. That was a joke, February 31st. Anyway, they always hesitate. So how do we stop that? Well, the first thing is, once they give us any objection, whatever that is, we ignore it. Yes, we ignore the first objection. And all we do is this very simple tactic. We repeat all the benefits all over again, validate them in front of that person, and ask for the business again. It's a very simple tactic, but sets you up very powerfully to negotiate. Here's an example. And of course, I'm just going to use my words. Use your own words. Be authentic. Be you, but use this style. All right. I'm talking to Jane. Jane says to me, Larry, I love it, but you're too expensive. Larry, I love it, but time's not right. Okay, Jane, got it. When we talked, you mentioned you wanted to achieve X and you wanted to achieve Y, right? She'll say, yes, of course. You also said that you were thinking about, you had a problem with A and you thought maybe B might be a better answer for you. Well, yeah, I thought that. Great. So you can see you're going to get that right here. This is what you're going to get. And then, as we mentioned, the price is $900. Do we want to start this week, or are we talking about starting this next week? And we just start again. We ask for the business again. Now, the advantage is, if we do this, several things happen. Number one, she has to validate what she said, which was still back and forth. We're not fighting. We're just talking. If she changes her mind, she will feel bad because she changed her mind. Well, I don't really want that. What I want is this. It also allows you to still keep your power, you to keep your authority, and now you can say, oh, okay, you know what? If you don't really want that, then the price really isn't $900. Your benefits have changed, therefore your value has changed, and your price has changed. So we can now renegotiate. Great! But you're coming from power, equality, not begging for the business. Much better. Other things she can say is, yes, I agree with everything I said, but, and now she's giving you a real objection. Often the first objection is not real. It's just hesitation. It's just something he or she makes up just to kind of push you off because they're worried or scared. So they push you away. So they'll give you the real objection, which is great. Now you can handle it, work with it. Maybe there really is a problem with timing or pricing or budget. You can deal with that then. But the other thing that happens often, you'll be surprised how often this happens. Sometimes people actually want to go with you. They want to say yes. They just want to make sure it's the best price. So they hesitate on purpose to see if you'll fight on price. And when they hesitate and you say, okay, I hear you. We want these benefits, right? And these benefits are this price. Then they'll go, oh, this is the lowest price. Okay, it's a good deal. And they say yes. Now, obviously, that's not always. But I'm telling you, you try this and you'll be surprised how many people out of your 10, 2 or 3 who would have just said no, and you just use this tactic will say, okay, let's do it. For those who won't and who are still going to negotiate and battle and fight you on every dollar or whatever they're going to do on the budget, great. You didn't start from, well, what can I do? What can I remove? What can I change? I'm so sorry. You didn't start there. You started with, didn't we agree with something? Didn't we say this was valuable? Didn't you say you wanted it? You're starting negotiation from the high ground. So remember, as soon as they give you any resistance, they give you any objection, ignore the objection. Just say, I hear you, acknowledge that they said something, repeat those benefits, and have them acknowledge, you wanted this, right? You wanted to change this, right? This, right? Great. And ask again, so when can we start this? When do you want this? And watch how better your negotiations go. Good luck.
Ooh, that's how I'm going to discuss my next race with my boss. That's a good nickname. Yeah.
Hey, you said you wanted someone speaking every day, day after day, with the customers.
Yeah.
He remind me of Jerry Seinfeld
Yeah,
from the
the
series.
sitcom.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I thought so too. Okay, so what's the plan? What's the plan in the tactics that he explains in here? I'm gonna give you like about a minute so you can think about so you can order your ideas. But all I want to know is what was the plan and the tactics that he explains, um, like from the beginning to the end. Okay, I'm all ears. I'm gonna start with oh, there's a message here. Can you share the link to the video? Sure then. So I'm gonna start with Ernesto, then Michelle, and then Mr. Astrobal.
All right, perfect. So at the beginning, the guy was trying to say the ideal scenario that you just go ahead and try the objections. But as he was going through the speech, he mentioned that it's not as easy as just finding objections. So one of the
Yeah.
ideas might be, okay, hear all the first objections, and then just repeat all over again the benefits of your deal or your product. Once you're done, you attempt to close the business, and then you figure out that will be a real objection. But yeah, that will be the plan. First, hear the objections, then you go ahead and repeat all the benefits of your deal, and then you attempt to close the business. That might be the general plan.
Okay. Not bad. What do you think about that plan, Michelle? Do you think we can add more?
Yes.
Can you go
I
farther down?
I think that Ernesto nailed it, and I could add that we need to mention the benefits, but we need also to mention the prior or the main necessities that they mentioned, and that is why we are presenting them that type of solutions. So like reminding, I would add to remind them, this is what you asked for, this is what you need to figure out. So these are the solutions that has several benefits. I would just add that part. And then I really liked when he said about keeping our authority and our serenity. That helps us to keep like the conversation in a very respectful manner, and to keep our power.
Okay. Not bad. Okay, so that's good. That's very exactly what I was looking for. In the chat, I just shit something there. So think about an example of a proposal to be given to your boss or a client. And then think about the objections you will get and how you will handle those with your client and boss. So again, you need to think about a proposal to be given to your boss or a client. So depends, right? Because sometimes you gotta talk to your boss. I think proposals to our boss, I normally don't do them. I normally do not speak about any proposal to my boss. Like really, to my clients, yes. So, but in your scenario, either if it is to your client or to your boss, I want you to think about a proposal that can be given. It could be about whatever. Okay. In the end, negotiation, it's always there. So, think about one and think about the objections you will get. And then I want you to give me an example. So year 3, Ernesto, Michelle, and Astrobal. So I'm gonna put myself on mute and I'm gonna let you talk. So decide who's gonna do the boss play and who's gonna do the employee. Think about one example and I want you to think about a strong objection and then a strong way on how to handle this scenario. Does it make sense? I want to hear how you handle those objections.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm gonna place myself on mute and turn the camera off for about 2 minutes so I can give you enough time. Or you know what? I'll send you to a breakout room so you can work alone. I think that'll be better. Good.
All right.
Thank you.